Hey folks, I'm back with another video. Now, today's video is about what my predictions are for the year 2021. Now, these are my thoughts based on what I have heard and read from various political pundits, and also how I feel about the whole situation, and a lot of it is just my inference and how I see things will play out. On on a simpler note, I just wanted to make this video and I wanted to share my thoughts with the internet. So let's dive into the video. Now, starting with, I have some predictions with regard to the current president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Of course, the biggest question, I presume, with everyone's mind is the question of will he concede or will he not concede? Now, as of yet, I believe that he will not concede, but of course, that can change, and I believe that will change in certain sense because of the 6th January, the whole rally that the Occupy DC, and it depends on what happens as well as how Donald Trump and those around him, his team, how they perceive how it went down. And if they perceive it went down somewhat successfully, then I think he would lean to not concede. Of course, no matter which way he decides on concession, he will remain a persistent thorn, not just for the Democrats, but also for the Republicans. He will continue to be that, he'll continue to use his, let's just say, his new status as a way to, you can say, sort of like bully the government in doing his bidding. And there's also the possibility that he might actually go into making a new media, which was a common thing that people talked about in the 2015 2016 when he was running, that people said that he's doing this all because he wants to have a new channel. He might he might this year might actually do something by having a new media. I don't know if it's going to be internet media or will there be a new channel in sort of the cable sort of the realm. I think that is yet, I cannot predict. Probably he's going to lean towards a proper channel that will be, let's say, more focused on the internet and less on the TV. Moving on, what about Joe Biden, the president elect? I actually do believe that he will be sworn in the January as the next president of the United States. However, the big question remains is will it be for years? I personally do not believe he can survive in there for years. And I think maybe he might not be able to even survive 1 year. And that would be, I would say, the health. He has a health issue that will get exacerbated under the pressure of being the presidency. And that is the main, or that would be, I believe, the excuse that would be used for him to get rid of him. But reality is that it all boils down to Kamala Harris. I believe that she isn't just there to be the vice president. I believe she will if she has any inkling that she can become the president, she will become the president. She will, to say in the most, let's say, how can I say this the most politically correct way is she may use I believe it's the 25th Amendment to get Joe Biden out based on the health. That would be the excuse. I predict now, while I predict that by 1st of July 2021, this is my prediction. I'm putting my sort of what I think as of today, the date for her to become the president will be on the 1st of July 2021. It will be in by then she would become the president of the United States, and she will definitely be helped by the media. I think the media will do all in their power to sort of cover the, let's just say, the nastiness of this whole incident, let's just say, by by reducing the big, let's say, the trauma of such a thing. I think the media will be complicit in, let's just say, provide her a cover to become the next president. Now, let's take a little step a little out, and that would be what the US will be with respect to its foreign affairs. I mean, what kind of foreign policy do I expect from the Joe Biden and Kamala Harris administration? I expect there's going to be escalation. There's going to be escalation by the end of February. I expect there's going to be at least one place they will, increase troops. There's going to be some kind of action going on that we will know by then. Another thing is, of course, there is definitely going to be one new war in the year. Now, some of the candidates that I think that they might be looking at are Iran, which personally I think would be the not something that they would um, go for. I don't think the Harris, well, Biden Harris team are not going to be big on going to war with Iran. Venezuela is another country that I think that it is in the list of potential countries that they would invade or attack or do any number of things that they want to. And of course, there is North Korea. These are that this would be another country that they could look into and start a new kind of war. And I believe this will not be the conventional type of war. These will be more of a borderline war. They will get very close to. I mean, we're already close to war with Iran. We're in a sort of on off, bad relations with North Korea and with Venezuela. We are ramping up the pressure campaign as far as Venezuela is concerned. Under the Biden and Harris administration, I don't see any kind of escalation vis-a-vis China. I think it's just going to remain as it is. There might be some, let's just say, reduction of tension with respect to China. Well, these are my predictions for the year. I know it's a short video, but I didn't have a lot. I just wanted to make a short, sweet video to for the new year. And before going, Happy New Year. And I hope that some of the predictions, the worst predictions, don't come true. But those are just my feelings about the predictions. Now, hopefully, you guys can write down in the comment section either when this uploads, or maybe when these predictions don't come true, you can just remind me that I was wrong. And as I did a video on the conspiracy theory, I will happily be someone to admit that yes, I got things wrong. Well, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video.